Hey Joe, it's Folks here. In today's video, I'm going to give you 5 super simple ways to increase profits on your print-on-demand store. The best part is this can be done with basically any niche or any print-on-demand product. Personally, I do this with print-on-demand on Shopify. If you don't have a Shopify store and you want one, I do have a free course. It's called POD for Dummies. Down in the description, there is a link for you to sign up. Like I said, it's completely free, and inside are over 30 videos showing you how to build your store and get started with social media marketing. Now, our first way to increase profits is actually one of the simplest, and this is perfect if you are selling low profit items. Something like this here, print-on-demand coasters. Instead of selling the coasters one at a time, what about bundling them into a set of 6 like this here? With basically any niche, a print-on-demand coaster, especially if you personalized it, could be a great product to sell. However, on its own, the profit might not be that great. Coasters are available from several different print-on-demand suppliers. You can see these options here inside of T-Launch, also inside of Printify. They have several different options for coasters. And again, selling them one at a time might not be that profitable. This store here has combined them into a set of 6. They're selling it for $49.90. They do have 141 reviews on this item. This store here is likely making a decent profit on that. This is an app right here called Shopify Bundles. It is completely free to install to your store that you could use to take any 2 designs, any 2 products on your store and combine them into one, giving you a great product bundle. Now, the second way that we're going to talk about today is very similar to bundling, but it's also much different. What we're talking about is actually implementing an upsell onto your store. Upselling is kind of like when you go to McDonald's and you go through the drive-thru. Once you place your order, they will typically ask you something like, would you like to increase the size of your French fries, or would you like a warm apple pie with that, or something of that sort. That is an upsell. Once you have actually committed to purchasing your item, they offer you something additional. This app here allows you to do that. There are many others as well. This one is called One-Click Upsell. Essentially, when someone comes on your store and they add something to their cart, another offer will pop up. That is what is called a pre-purchase upsell. Essentially, before they make their purchase, an offer pops up, basically offering them something else, usually with some sort of a discount. This obviously can increase your profits because if they take the offer from you, that is going to increase the average order value and make you more profits. A post-purchase upsell, on the other hand, is arguably way more powerful. A post-purchase upsell happens after the purchase is made. Essentially, someone comes on your store, they add something to their cart, they go through checkout, they enter all of their payment information, and they hit submit order, but before they go to a thank you page, they are then shown an additional offer. You can see here, if we zoom way in on this, you'll see that there is a button down at the bottom here that says pay now or decline the offer. If they click pay now, what's awesome about a post-purchase upsell is the customer is automatically charged for the item and the order is fulfilled. They do not have to actually add their payment information again, and you don't risk losing the original sale like you would with a pre-purchase upsell because you're not bombarding someone once they add something to their cart. Now, the next thing you can do is actually increase your profits by essentially giving things away. And what I mean by giving things away, I mean by helping your customers to save money. Imagine a situation where you incentivize people to spend more on your store and you actually make more profits in the process. Something like this here. This store is offering free shipping on orders over $75. Essentially meaning where someone comes on the store, they are going to get them to spend more and then give free shipping and then increase their profits at the same time. You could also do something where if someone buys 3 of an item, they get 1 free. Or if they buy 2, they get 1/2 off. Or if they spend $100, they get $10 off. Or something like that. You're essentially creating some sort of a discount structure or an incentive on your store for people to spend more and ultimately get something in return in the form of free shipping or some sort of a discount or even a free item. Now, the next thing that we're going to talk about is actually the only one that will require more work on your end, because what we're going to be doing is taking an existing design on our store and offering the buyer the ability to personalize the item. Take a look at this here. This is one of the stores that I've shown here on my channel in the past. They are basically selling this item here. It's a message card jewelry item. Now, this item in its current state is not personalized. It just says to my wife. You can see here that I've selected the add wife's name and sign off. And then you can see up here that we're actually charged a higher price for this. My point is by implementing personalization personalization into your designs, you can charge an increase in price. And this is something that you can do with a lot of products. Here on my channel, I've created lots of videos going through how personalization works and talking about the different features and products that you could use with personalized designs. This is definitely something where some workload could be required. You could also use some automation software. One really great one to check out is called Customily. They do have a 9-day free trial. However, for my audience, they have provided a 21-day free trial if you wanted to dabble with them and see if they would be a good fit for what you are offering on your store. I will put a link to that down in the description of this video. And the last thing that you can do to increase profits on your store is probably something that some of you have not thought of before. I would imagine that a lot of you watching this video today are likely trying to sell various products on your store, but for the most part, I would imagine most of you are selling t-shirts and mugs. These are some of the most low profit items out there. In the year 2025, there are over 1,000 print-on-demand items that we can sell as print-on-demand sellers, and not exploring them could mean that you are going to make less profits. There are tons of high profit items out there. I have reviewed tons of them here on my channel. Tons of different apparel items, tons of different home decor items, and even accessories too. The fact is that print-on-demand is growing and the options are truly endless. If you are looking for an easy way to increase the profits on your store, simply think beyond t-shirts and mugs. You will likely find something that makes 3, 4, 5, or even 10 times the profit of a coffee mug. And ultimately, my hope is that this video helps you to actually make more profits on your store. We talked about a lot of different things today. We talked about bundling, we talked about upselling, we talked about using incentives such as free shipping over a certain dollar amount on an order, and we also talked about adding personalization and exploring higher profit items for your store. All 5 of these things are things that I have done with my own stores to increase profits, and I think if you explore at least one of them, you will be able to do the same. If you have any other suggestions for how to increase profits, let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to hear about some of the things that you guys are doing on your own stores. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.